WWE superstar Paige in Fighting with My Family, which is available on Blu-ray, DVD, and on May 14th on digital as well. And look who's here in studio, but the WWE superstar Paige herself.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. No big deal. We just have Lena Headey in the cast of
You're right. I mean,
Fine with My Family. It's
isn't that
not
right?
a big deal.
I know. That's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, it's really freaking
What's it
cool.
like to watch this movie about you and about your family?
It's just really surreal. It's just it's funny seeing my family watch it too. Like I didn't get to sit and watch it with them, but like just their reactions was just priceless. They deserve the world, so I'm really happy for them as well.
So again, your story is you're living in the UK and you just fell in love with wrestling. Is that what happened?
My whole family wrestled, right? So
Right.
I grew up in the wrestling business. I kind of fought it in the beginning. I was like, no, I'm gonna be a vet. This is what I'm gonna do. But then at 13, my dad was like, well, I'm short on a girl, so you're gonna have to get in there. And I was like, sure, why not? I had no experience, and then I just fell in love with it.
You had no experience at all.
No experience. So like the first scene that you see in the movie is me as a child, you know, taking my first bump in the ring with my brother as the Pink Power Ranger, and that was completely true. Yeah.
And then you beat your mom as
Sure
well
did.
at one point?
Sure did.
Okay. And that was a pretty big moment for you, was it?
It was,
not?
yeah, it was wonderful. But then, I mean, it would become like a regular thing, like every week. So I was kind of bored with it at the end. Sorry, Ma.
And so how did you eventually get involved with the big WWE here?
Well, they do 2 tours a year in Europe.
Right.
And then I had 2 tryouts, which they didn't show the other tryout in WWE. But yeah, they came over and they hold them. And then I was the only girl like in the movie that tried out. And I was the only one that got signed to. And at first I tried to be like in the movie, like, okay, I'm going to dye my hair blonde and get a tan and stuff like that. But they were just like, no, you look terrible.
Right.
So like I just kept being myself, which is pale chick with a butt chin, you know, a couple of piercings.
Okay.
Good to go.
Well, yeah, you are who you are.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
and so you've just went with it.
Yeah.
And then when did you first realize, like, oh my gosh, this could really be just an immensely successful dream come true stuff for you?
Oh my gosh. Even to this point, it's still like, I still don't believe it, you know, and just the success that we've had so far is just like immeasurable. It's like incredible. There wasn't like a certain point where I'm like, okay, we've made it.
Right.
So it always just, it's just a crazy journey.
Well, there's a scene in the film that we just showed a clip for. We showed it a couple of times. It's really hilarious. I mean, Dwayne Johnson playing The Rock.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, by the way.
DJ, because he's my friend now.
Okay,
Yeah.
DJ. That's what you call him, DJ?
That's what I
now?
call him. Yeah.
What was it like being around him?
Oh, it's crazy. Well, I've known him for a while. He was the one who actually told me about the movie, like in the movie when he pulled me aside.
Yeah, is that real?
Yeah, that's real. But he also told me he was making a movie about me at the same time, which obviously they couldn't show in the movie. So I get a text on my phone and it was like, hey, it's DJ. I would love to see you at some point at WrestleMania, you know? And I was like, who the hell is DJ? And why is he texting my phone? You know, I was like creeped out. Thank you. And then Dean Malenko sitting beside me and he's just like, that's Dwayne Johnson, you idiot, you know, cussing me a little bit. And and then I got taken into Dwayne's office and he was just like, I watched your documentary. I loved it. There's a documentary called Fighting with My Family, which you can see on YouTube. And he stumbled across it while he was filming Fast and Furious and couldn't sleep one night. Thank God for insomnia, you know. And he stumbled across it. And he fell in love with my family. And then he was just like, we're going to make a movie about your life. And I'm like, great. That's great.
That's how you found out
And that's how I
about
found out. And then he's like, oh, and by the way, you're going to debut tomorrow and you're going to win the Divas Championship. And I'm like, what? And I'm just crying my eyes out, snot bubbles everywhere, you know, eyelashes on my forehead. I was crying. And he was just handing me tissues. Like within 5 minutes, he just changed my life. And then he was like, all right, but don't tell anyone. So I was like, okay. So I walk out the room and I bump into this other female superstar. And she's like, sis, are you good? And I'm like, I'm just a really big fan of Dwayne. Like, I don't know. And then just kind of like walked away into the shadows a little bit.
Right.
Yeah. But that was how it happened.
So he told you, okay, let's walk through this again.
Yeah.
So the scene that we're talking about in the movie is you are just starting up, you're wet behind the ears, right? And you ask for advice and he just gives you a whole soliloquy.
Yeah.
Is that what happened? Did that really happen?
That part didn't happen.
Okay.
So
well, it's an incredible scene.
Incredible.
So it's great. Right.
It's like 95% of the story is true. True to the story. It's just, you know, Dwayne saw an opportunity where he can be inserted into the movie, which is fantastic because we could always use Dwayne Johnson in a movie, right? Especially if he was a producer of it.
Right.
And he apparently, because I wasn't on the set for that point, but apparently he literally did it in like one take. He was like, "All right, let's do this scene," and he just whipped it out and then did the scene in one go, and then. I mean, only he can do it once, right?
I know. It's so funny.
It's insane.
And so funny. So then again, so he calls you up.
Yeah.
And he's the one who informs you.
He tells me in person. He tells me in person. Yeah. So it was like the scene in the movie, at the end of the movie, when he brings me into his office at WrestleMania, and then the day after is when I debuted and win the Divas Championship. That actually happened. He brought me into his office and told me everything. And, you know, calling my dad too, which wasn't, it was pretty much like that, where he put the phone down on him, because my dad's a very big skeptic. But yeah, that scene was actually true. Yeah.
That's just amazing.
How crazy is that?
WWE superstar Paige here on the Rich Eisen show. Did you have a say in who was playing you, though? I mean,
no. So I helped out with obviously the story part, like Steven and Dwayne. I would contact them like nearly every day, or they'd reach out to me nearly every other day, just asking. Like, they were very hands-on with how they wanted the story. They were like, they really wanted it to be as real as possible. Right. But when it come to the cast and stuff, I was like, I don't want to be too involved, because obviously, like, it's that movie, and I don't want to be like, well, I don't want her playing me. You know, I'm like, whatever. I'm just happy. You can have anyone play me if you want to. Sure, right. Maybe Victoria Beckham, like you're saying.
Well, you know what? I mean, so should we ask her the Twitter poll question that we have right here?
Sure.
Go ahead, Chris. This is interesting.
So it's The Rock's birthday, 47. David Beckham's birthday, 44.
Yeah.
Whose career would you rather have?
Dwayne's. That's a no-brainer.
That's a no-brainer.
Dwayne's.
You didn't even stutter.
No-brainer.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm not a big footy fan, so sorry, David.
David's out.
I know you're from the country and everything, but you know what?
Bend that, brother? David.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm a DJ fan.
It's DJ.
DJ, remember that,
Didn't
guys.
Stephen Merchant say that he started calling him DJ too? At what point do you think we could do that, right?
Probably
No, he called
never.
him Dwayne. He called him Dwayne. That's right.
Yeah.
Dwayne.
We feel very cool that we can call him DJ.
That's awesome.
Very cool. Just call him it.
This is really cool. So you worked as a bouncer also, correct?
I sure did. At like 15. Yeah, and I was very surprised about, you know, I all of a sudden got mum strength and was able to like tackle down guys and stuff like that in my parents' pub. But yeah, I used to do that. I remember having one girl in like a headlock and sitting on top of another one because they're fighting, and I'm like, I don't know how I'm doing this, but yeah, I'm 15 years old.
And it's amazing. You had 3 women in the main event at WrestleMania this year.
Yes.
Do you feel like you should take a little bit of credit for that because of your success?
All the credit. No, I'm just kidding. No, I feel like every single female has worked really hard when it comes to WWE. And the only thing that I did was just set maybe a tiny bit of a different standard when it comes to, you know, just a different flavor of ice cream. Every girl was beautiful, blonde, supermodels, and then you have like this, I call myself a little tramp, like walks in, you know, barely brush my hair, barely, you know, do anything. And it was just different. I just stood out a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, we're showing some
there I am.
footage right now. What do you think of when you watch yourself do this stuff right now?
I miss it. I actually can't do the wrestling side of things anymore. So
I
it's
know.
like,
How are you feeling?
Good. Yeah, my neck is attached, so I'm happy. And WWE have been so wonderful.
I don't mean to laugh. It's just the way that you said
like,
it. So cavalier. Like, yeah, my neck's attached, so life's good.
I'm healthy and happy. That's all I can wish for, so it's great.
Right. What was your first meeting with Vince McMahon like?
Oh my gosh, he's so scary even now. But in a he's my boss kind of way. Like, he's so wonderful, and he's like a big kid, really. And he's really playful. He's just a really nice guy. But he's so scary and intimidating because you're just like, holy crap, this is Vince McMahon, you know? Right.
And now today he's just like what to you, do you think? What type of figure is he to you right now?
Oh, he's still my boss. He still intimidates me.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, the best memory I have of Vince.
Give me a good story. Is WWE superstar Paige here on the Rich Eisen Show.
We were filming Tough Enough for like 10 weeks, and we had to go on his private jet, like all of us. Like, there was Hogan.
You had to.
Yeah, we had to, because we were going from Raw and we were missing SmackDown to go film Tough Enough in Orlando.
So who's down there?
Yeah, so there's like, even Big Show was on the jet at one point, but and then the crew, all the camera crew and stuff, so we all had to be on there. So I remember we were going from LA to Orlando, and it was my birthday, and everyone was really quiet throughout the whole thing. I was like, everyone's really tired. You know, I didn't mention the fact that it was my birthday. But we land, and then usually Vince has like this certain word that he says for everyone to be ready to get off the jet, right?
Yeah.
So we're all like waiting around, and I'm just like, why is everyone so quiet? And then he told his flight attendant to bring me a cake, and he got everyone on the jet to sing me happy birthday. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Vince McMahon and everyone on this jet right now is singing me happy birthday. And I was like 22 or something like that. You know, it was like very surreal moment as well.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
wow.
It's amazing. Like, do you still even just pinch yourself that this has actually happened to you? And
Yeah.
that you have a movie?
Yeah,
like
I
a
get to hug
documentary
Vince
movie?
every week. That's cool. He may not want me to, but
Right.
you know, I'm like, hey, get over here. And he's just like, all right, you know.
Well, that's cool, man.
But,
This is really cool. I really appreciate you coming on. We've talked about this film over and over and over, so it's actually great to meet you in person
Thank
here.
you.
Now you live out here. You're West Coaster now?
I sure am.
Okay.
I'm so LA now.
Okay.
I love a good Starbies.
Well,
Avocado toast.
I don't know.
Hold on a second.
Out of everything?
Out of all the things about Los Angeles.
I love a good breakfast burrito. I don't know. Like,
Okay. Have you been to a Lakers game yet?
No.
Okay.
I need to go, but I work a lot, guys.
Okay, a Clippers Lakers game.
You
what else?
hiked Runyon Canyon.
Yeah, have you done a hike yet?
Oh, many years ago, though. I haven't done it since I moved out here.
Okay, you're years removed from a hike.
Yes.
Brunch.
Oh,
Brunch
I
is
mean,
the
we've all
big-
done brunches. I'm
Have
a
you
female
brunched?
at the end of the day,
Yeah.
right?
Brunched. Yoga.
Hot
Any
yoga.
sort of yoga.
Hot yoga, yeah, I wouldn't try it because I'm not flexible whatsoever.
Okay. In-N-Out Burger.
Of course. Of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
Earth
That's
Cafe.
the
is
first
a
thing you
good
do,
one, too.
right?
Okay. What else can we figure out?
on, give me a list. I'm ready.
So for Los Angeles, well, obviously Rich Eisen show is a staple of Los
Obviously.
Angeles. Ocean surfing, swimming. Have you beached at all?
So I can't swim, you guys. I need help with this.
Okay.
I literally can't
Okay.
swim. I sink.
So no wonder you mentioned Los Angeles life, a Starbucks. Is that what you?
Yeah.
Is that what you
Just
said?
Starbies.
I mean, they only
no,
have
just the word
Starbucks in LA, so
Starbies,
that's
because a lot of
good.
people have said that over here.
There's only a Starbucks in LA, so totally
Okay.
fine.
Only, yeah.
Only here.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
So
We can help you on this.
it's just the name
We've just-
Starbies, all right? Stop making fun of me over there. I will come over there and put you in a wrestling move.
Would you?
I mean, Josh, the Alpiago, is like, absolutely not. But
No, that's a no. Okay.
I wish. I mean, I'll do it. Can you go outside? I think I left my bag in the.
Nice.
Yeah. Just stunner him. Yeah, take that.
Like
Should we stutter?
what could you do? Like what's the move that you could actually
Oh
perform
man, you
right
know
now?
what? I can kick a guy in the nuts without actually kicking him in the nuts.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that.
Hold on a minute.
No, it's my party trick. I guarantee I won't hurt you.
So is this
I'll take my tape kickers off.
Could this be sanctioned? Can she try to
Yeah.
kick? Okay.
Literally.
Who would volunteer for this work?
Come on, you just have
Because
to spread your legs and
Okay.
wish for the best.
Mike Del Tufo.
I mean,
yes.
we'll both do it.
all
We'll
right.
both do
Okay.
it.
Well, hold on a second.
Wait,
Let's take a break. Let's take a break.
Very excited. Sorry.
Mike is about to join the ranks of the Unsullied here on the
Let's do this thing.
wow on the
He's
Rich
already
Eisen
sweating.
show.
I can see it.
No, I'm fine.
Okay,
I
this
had
is
it
gonna
happen
be
when I had a roller
great.
rink years
Mike,
ago.
you just turned beet red.
I did actually have it happen at a roller rink.
So again, you can perform the maneuver
Yes.
to kick him in the nuts, but
Yeah.
not make contact. And
Yeah.
we would think
I'll
that you
make
actually
contact, but it's not going to hurt your nuts
did it. Wow.
Wow.
or anything in between.
That's a tease.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That is indeed Fighting with My Family. Again, I've got the DVD right here. The director's cut. Stephen Merchant's been on, Lena Headey, and now you, WWE superstar Paige. This is about your life and your family. Fighting with My Family, available on digital on May 14th, on demand on May 14th, and it's been out for quite some time. Bring it home. Bring it home is essentially what we're saying right here on the Rich Eisen Show. When we come back, television only segment for the ages. I think this has got Emmy reel written all over it. I'll be very honest with you. It's on digital now. It's available on digital right now. Fighting with My Family is a great movie. Everybody should go check it out. Okay, we're back with more in a moment. We're back here live.
Yeah.
You volunteered that you
Yeah.
can. What are we about to attempt to do right here?
Kick him in the nuts.
Without actually
Kick him in the
hurting
nuts.
him.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
you will make contact.
I'll make contact. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, but you will not hurt him.
No.
Well, it doesn't matter. You have no desire to have children anyway.
No,
from
I'm
here on
good.
out.
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
WWE superstar Paige.
We'll see.
Do we have the? Go ahead and hit it there, Jenny. Here we go.
All right, spread them for me. Okay, ready? If I was you, I'd pull your shorts up a little bit just so I can have a bullseye. You know
There we
what
go.
Got it. Jeez.
I mean? All right, ready?
This is great.
We'll
Is
see
it?
if this works or not. I've only did this once before.
I know.
All right, Paige, have at
Ready?
it. Superstar Paige. Here we go.
There we
No
go. contact.
I just slapped him on the
No
butt.
contact.
Yeah.
You're up next.
That was a good slap on the.
Yes.
Yeah.
Chris is up next.
Uh-oh.
Ready? Spread him.
You're the one who was making fun of her. So there we go.
It just hurts on your butt. I'm
Are
sorry.
you serious? Are you serious, Chris?
I'm selling it.
Vince McMahon, take note. All right, fight with my family. Fight with my
I'm
family.
sorry
Go
for
check
slap
it out.
butts, though. It was like.
Well done. Fantastic.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.